Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing Pluto in Partner's 8th house. I feel like every time I'm doing 8th house synastry, it's sort of like almost always during, Mercury retrograde. It's the time where we sort of reflect in the past, see what's happening. So, not really surprised, but yeah, anyway, let's get started. So, Pluto, ruler of the 8th house, the sign of Scorpio, representing, new beginnings, transformation, renewal, regeneration, sitting in its own 8th house, sign of Scorpio, representing, shared income, shared resources, you know, deep intimacy, deep connection, transformation. Generally, a planet sitting in its own house creates a real strong dynamic, a really strong connection. And here it's going to be dark, okay? Intense, overwhelming, okay? And still it's going to be beautiful because, Pluto is about transformation. Whatever that has been a deep rooted issue will eventually transform into something beautiful. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. So, here in a romantic synastry, you can expect that these sort of two individuals will have a deep psychic yet a spiritual connection. And you guys will share a lot of deep secrets together. It's nothing superficial. Scorpio is about digging deeper. It's about investigation. It's about asking you those private questions. And Pluto here, it's really going to be digging deep into the house person's life. Um, Initially, house person may not, sort of sense Pluto doing this, but it's gonna work subconsciously. Okay, after a couple of months, house person may be like, oh my goodness, how does this person know so much about me? And that's when the sort of the connection really takes off. Okay, and at that point, you guys would be very much, very linked together. This like it's gonna be very hard to separate the two of you. All right, and usually when that happens, real deep intimacy happens. Okay, that's gonna go beyond what these two individuals would have usually experienced with other people that does not have this, eighth house synastry. There's something. Usually, these two individuals, when they do have this intimacy, okay, they'll be doing things that they would have never thought that they would do. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. So here, some of you may ask, Stan, who's gonna feel it more? They're both gonna feel it. Okay, and at this placement, the house person does sort of have more control, just because Pluto here is sitting in its own house. Pluto sitting in its own house cannot resist what it's looking at. Okay, so therefore, in this synastry, um, house person does have a bit more control. However, Pluto person does see all of the fears that a house person experiences. Okay, and depending on the aspects, then you know Pluto persons can sort of exacerbate or make worse the fears, so which could be troublesome. Well, anyway, this overlay, I will have to say it's one of the many prominent connections that I do see in terms of twin flame, soul connections, soulmate connections, because of this intensity. Um, well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment. If you need a reading from me, you know where to get me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.